fake it, fake it, fake it.
Look there, there was studio around there. Untuk apa? Guys, are you guys free right now?
Yes.
May I ask you guys a few questions? Okay, sure, okay. Yes,
Welcome to Semambu Water Treatment Plant in Pahang. Today we have 4 main points. First is a background. Second is water treatment plant organization. Third is water treatment process. And lastly is how to encourage people to reduce water using.
Okay, I wanna ask you guys a few questions, but before that, I wanna ask your name, you guys.
My name is Alif,
Okay.
My name is Izul.
Okay, so where are you guys study?
SMK Sungai Hisap.
SMK Sungai Hisap.
Yes.
Okay. Do you guys know what is water treatment process?
I think no.
So you don't know. Okay, so WTP in Malaysia, I mean in Pahang, we have 11 at Kuantan.
Oh.
Okay, so Kuantan was supplied by 11 different water treatment plants, and one of them is Semambu, very near with us. Okay, so at Semambu, the water treatment plant consists of 2 phase which supply the water treatment water to the Berserah and Sungai Karang. So water intake point for the Semambu treatment plant is located downstream at Sungai Kuantan apart from the water supply treatment process, and also consume a huge amount of fresh water in producing a clean water to be supplied. Okay, so in WETP organization, Semambu water treatment process is organized by Pengurus Air Pahang, Senyam Berhad. Also organization which is a wholly owner subsidiary of the Pahang state government. Pipe serve to provide consumers with satisfactory clean water supply service in terms of quantity, quality, and the most economical way to meet Pahang Darul Makmur social and academic development needs.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Okay.
I hear your topic is very interesting, but I are difficult about this topic. Can you explain more detail?
Alright, sure. Let's get in.
Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Faiz Birozi and my matrix number is AB19339. Today I'm going to share to you guys about water intake in water treatment plant. In water treatment process, water intake plays the most important roles in surveying and providing water supply to treat for daily water usage and consumption. Hydraulic engineer often install water intake station at river, lake and reservoir for water intake and treating the water supply. Water intake supply location needs to follow requirements shown due to a certain reason. Firstly, water intake supply needs to acquire best available quality to maintain in terms of chemical and biological safety for human consumption. The water intake plant must be far from strong current that may damage the water intake structure, endangering engineers at once. Furthermore, water intake plant should be able to supply a sufficient quantity of water demand even at a very low rate. It is important to use water wisely. Water intake system has to be occurred near water treatment plant to access easily for better treatment and management. The selection of location must have adequate space and sufficient facilities for maintenance work.
So how does it work? The water flows inside the tank from the river, which is raw water, and that raw water transported from the tank to water treatment plant using intake pipe. The raw water at water treatment plant forced out to the facilities using pump. Raw water at water treatment facilities pumped up by larger pump to undergo next process, which is aeration process.
Aeration process is often the first process in the treatment plant. It is the process of bringing water and air into close contact in order to remove unneeded dissolved gases, which is degasification, such as carbon dioxide, hydrogen sulfide, ammonia, and hence it can reduce unpleasant taste of odor-causing substances in the water. Hydrogen sulfide may be caused by the action of iron or sulfur-reducing bacteria in the water. The rotten egg odor, often noticed in waters, is caused by nitrogen sulfide. Excessive amounts of carbon dioxide, which is above 5 to 15 milligram per liter in raw water, can increase the acidity of pH of the water, making it corrosive. Aeration can reduce the content of carbon dioxide and therefore results in a decrease in water corrosive property. So how does it work? Raw water from water treatment facilities pumped up to aerator to undergo aeration process. This process combines both water and air into close contact to each other. The air causes the dissolved gases or volatile compounds to release from water. The air and the contaminants released from the water are vented. The chemical will flow into red pipes and mix with the water in the tank. The water will go through to the next process.
In water treatment, coagulation and flocculation involve the addition of compounds that promote the grouping of fines into large flocks so that they can be more easily separated from the water. Coagulation is a chemical process that involves interaction of charge, whereas flocculation is a physical process and does not involve interaction of charge. The flocculation process can be used as a preliminary or intermediary step between underwater or wastewater treatment process like filtration and sedimentation. Iron and aluminium salt are the most widely used coagulates, but salt of other metals such as titanium and zirconium have been found to be highly effective as well.
I will explain about flocculation. In collect chemistry, flocculation refers to the process by which fine particles are caused to clump together into the floc. The floc may then float to the top of the liquid, creaming, settle to the bottom of the liquid, sedimentation, or be readily filtered from the liquid. Flocculation behavior of soil colloids is closely related to freshwater quality. High dispersibility of soil colloids not only directly cause turbidity of the surrounding water, but it also induces eutrophication due to the absorption of nutritional substances in rivers and lakes, and even boats under the sea.
I will explain about sedimentation. Sedimentation is a physical water treatment process using gravity to remove suspended solid from water. Solid particles interned by the turbulence of moving water may be removed naturally by sedimentation in the seawater of lakes and oceans. Settling basins are ponds constructed for the purpose of removing internal solid by sedimentation. Clarify are tanks built with mechanical means for continuous removal of solid being deposited by sedimentation. Clarification does not remove dissolved species. Sedimentation is the art of depositing sediment. Okay, for this image, the tank is rectangular shape. They have more length to each width. because they need to flow more distance to settle or suspend particles. The maximum permissible velocity in the case is 0.3 meter per second. Okay, this image for water for sedimentation tank flow into the filtration tank. Filtration is an important stage when treating water. Firstly, multiple methods of pre-treatment are common. These include flow collation, coagulation, and sedimentation. There are two types of filtration system, which is pressure filter system and gravity filter system. In this case, we choose gravity filter system as the project which is using rapid sand filter. Following pre-treatment, various form of water filtration can be used. For rapid sand system, they remove suspend solid from the water and polish effluent from wastewater treatment plants. Should media filtration be chosen, pressure gravitational filter can be occur by following the water through filter using gravitational pressure because the follow pass with atmospheric pressure. The rate of filtration is increased by increasing the size of sand grains. Finally, membrane technologies can be used. These include ultrafiltration, microfiltration, nanofiltration, and reverse osmosis. They will retain different size of particles and ion, will allow pure water to follow through. It is also wise to use water filter cartridges. Action as protection barriers, they return solid and particles upstream. Okay, the filter then is constructed of concrete and it most often rectangular. Filter is lap planes are constructed next to each other in a row, allowing piping from the sedimentation basin to feed the filter from the center pipe gallery. Some smaller planes are designed with filter forming a square of 4 filter with a center pipe gallery, feeding the filter from a center wall.
I will explain about disinfection. Firstly disinfection is used to remove pathogenous microorganisms from the water and produce safe drinking water. Second, not change water properties. Third is not negative effect to the human. The infection have 4 methods. Firstly is boiling, second is ozone, third is ultraviolet UV light, and number 4 is chlorination. In Semambu, we have used chlorination method for the infection. First, chlorine and fluorine will be added and water is stored into the clean water tank. Very effective, efficient, and economical disinfection method of water. Function: to kill bacteria very fast and effect lasts for such long time. It is reliable and available in granular, powdered, or gas form. It's some residual chlorine acid in water. It does not cause any harm to consumer.
In water distribution system, the distribution system plays an important role in water supply scheme. Secondly, water distribution system is to deliver water to consumer with appropriate quality, quantity, and pressure from its source to the point of usage. Water distribution system classified into 3 systems, which is gravity system, direct pumped system, gravity and pumped combination. But in Semambu, we use gravity and pumped combination. So this combination mostly common use system. The pumping and gravity are utilized simultaneously when required. The system is economical because the pumps are operated at a constant speed to meet the average demand of water. During the low demand period, the excess water is stored in the elevated service reservoir. During the peak demand, the water is supplied by pumping from the service reservoir simultaneously. This system is fairly reliable because in case of any failure of pumping mechanism,
the water supply can be continued for some period from the.
And now I will tell you about how to encourage people to reduce water usage. First, install a water meter at home so that when you are paying your utility provider for exactly how much water you use, and slightly decrease percentage of wasting water and materials. Secondly, we must always use full loads in our washing machines and dishwashers so that we can cut out additional washers in between. Third, social media plays an important role in spreading the importance of maintaining excessive water consumption, such as advertisement, posters, and campaign. And lastly, invest in water-efficient goods when you need to return household products. We can now get water-efficient shower heads, taps, toilets, and many other water-saving products. Reducing our water usages reduces the energy required to process and deliver it to homes, businesses, farms, and communities, which in turn helps to reduce pollution and conserve fuel resources. It makes water available for recreational purposes.
Please don't fake it.
So, are you guys interested?
Yes, the topic is very interesting.
Okay, thank you everyone for spending time with us. So I would like to have a selfie with you guys.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Okay.